Our next guest on the Night Celebrity Series played 17 years in the big leagues, but you know him as an Atlanta Brave, played 12 years with Atlanta, started in 1996. He signed as a 16-year-old out of Curacao. Andruw Jones joining us here on the Night's TV broadcast. How you doing?
I'm doing good, right?
And we appreciate you coming out here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So let's start with how things got started for you. You started at 16, you came out of Curacao, came to the United States. I think first year you were in Danville in the Appalachian League. What was that transition like going from a 16-year-old to playing professional baseball?
Well, I think first of all, everything started just like a dream, you know. It's something that you wanted to do since you were a little kid. You know, then the opportunity came up to sign and I took advantage of it. You know, I was just a little kid just trying to chase a dream, and you know, I took advantage of the opportunity that the Braves gave me, and I went out there and did my job.
Now, your first year in the big leagues, you go to the World Series, and that had to be extremely thrilling. Of course, you had a home run, become the youngest player to hit a home run in the World Series. Unfortunately, you guys lost that year, but what do you remember from 1996?
Oh, wow. I mean, that was just a great time. Like you say, just didn't know. I was in A-ball trying to win a championship in A-ball in Durham, and all of a sudden you got called up to AA, and then to AAA, then all of a sudden you're in the big league. But you know, I think all that started with Bobby. Bobby knew who we were going to face into the World Series, and he knew that we had a really good left-hander lineup, but we didn't have much power from the right side. So he gave me the opportunity, and I took advantage of it.
You were a big part of that long run of division championships for the Braves, and you played with some great players, obviously Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz. On the offensive side, you know, Chipper Jones, Javi Lopez, the list goes on. What was it like playing with those guys?
Well, I mean, it's just, you know, it's just one of the best things. I mean, you can see they're all in the Hall of Fame. So it was just an honor to play against those guys. I learned so much from them. They learned from me. You know, I think when we break camp every year, our goal is to get to the World Series, not just win the division, but get to the World Series. So we had some great runs. We had some years that, you know, we thought we should have won it, but we always miss a piece through the years. So I think that was the big thing that everybody was talking about. You know, the Braves winning all those division titles for so many years, and not, you know, and only one with one World Series. So we always were missing one piece, but you know, it was a great run, and you know, I think it's one of the longest run in professional sport.
You mentioned Bobby Cox a little bit ago, and you know, we hope he's doing well. He's recovering from a stroke. But what did he mean for your career? What was it like playing for him? Well,
I mean, he's just like my second dad. I mean, he just, like I say, he believed in me. He gave me the opportunity. We had our ups and downs, but you know, the main thing is he gave me the opportunity to go out there and help my team win, and did the best I can to have a great career.
Now, in 2005, 51 home runs. What was the difference that year for you? It's maybe your best year offensively, at least as far as hitting home runs.
Well, I mean, I just came from I think 04. I only hit like 24 home runs, and you know, I didn't feel good about that. And I went into the playoff. I tweaked my stance a little bit. It felt good in the playoff. I had a great playoff against Houston. We didn't move on from there, but. You know, since that, when I went into the off season, I kept working on professional that stance, and everything worked out during the spring training.
After the 2007 season, you test free agency and you signed with the Dodgers. Was it a difficult decision to leave, or was it maybe time to try something new?
No, it was difficult. You know, I really didn't want to leave, but it was a business situation. Just everybody know about the game, and you know, the Braves wanted to move on, and I had to move. So. You know, when the Dodgers didn't had the greatest years that I have after that, you know, injuries start coming in place, and not get an opportunity to play every day. You know, the career start going downhill from that. But I won't complain on any of those things. You know, I think I won't change my career that I had in this baseball for nothing. I learned so much. It made me a great person. You know, I become a great man. So I won't change all I did.
We'll kind of end this as we began it, and with Curacao. You had a chance several times to play for the Dutch national team. Curacao is part of the Netherlands. What did that mean to you to play for the Dutch team?
Well, I think when the WBC baseball started, it was just one of those things to just get, you know, everybody that you play with in the minor league or in back home on the little league teams to get together if you didn't play with them on the baseball team. So it was a great thing that MLB came up with, and you know, we enjoy it. We had great times. I did it twice. As a player and once as a coach, so I'm looking forward for it to continue to do it. So it's one of those great things. Baseball in Curacao and the island is big, and we can see how many you know, superstars are coming along and become a great Major League Baseball player.
Well, we thank you for coming out to BB&T Ballpark.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All right, we have more to come here on the Knights pregame show, getting ready for the Knights and the Gwinnett Stripers.